Hello everyone! Greetings from Kharkov, Ukraine. My name is Svetlana and I'm the leading matchmaker and dating coach at Diolli.com. And today, together with our beautiful professional psychologist Alesya we will watch a very unusual video. Alesya hasn't watched it yet, so I hope it will be an unusual surprise for you. And pretty much while watching this video, we will discuss it, we will comment it, and I want to really quickly tell you why this video, why out of a sudden we have decided to watch a video that is called Filipinas React to Large Dating Age Gaps. No, we are not going to do Filipino dating, and we are not even going there on a vacation, though I would love to go there on a vacation. I have googled some hotels, they look nice while I was doing a research for this video. I don't know why, but within the last several weeks we have received some interesting comments below our videos, something like, guys, don't go to Ukraine, go to Filipinas, women there are better and cheaper. And I wanted to find out why some gentlemen compare Ukraine to Philippines. If, for example, according to this video, we are truly the same, and let's try to watch it and discuss it. Alesya, get ready.
My name is and I'm 25 years old. For now, I am working as a restaurant receptionist here at Diana. As a receptionist, I am taking care of the guests. I am the one capable of help them find their way in and having their table inside the restaurant. It's an Italian restaurant. I live here in Cebu City. I'm actually living with my family. No, I'm not married. Yes, I have children. I have 3 children. I have a boy who's my oldest and twin girls. My oldest boy is 5 years old and my twin girls 10 months. As of now, I think it's fine for me, 3 kids. For me, I am joining the foreign affairs because I want to meet a serious guy, and foreigner most responsible and very trustworthy.
Alesya, she has 3 kids. This beautiful girl. I searched, she was like 19, she's 25 and she has 3 kids. So what do you think about the video so far?
I can't say that for ladies in Ukraine, when she's 25 years old, it's a common situation to have 3 children.
Maybe that's not common for Philippines either, I don't know.
For Philippines, I don't know, but for Ukraine, it's not a common situation for sure. She's beautiful, she's nice. What else I can say?
My first impression when I was watching this video for the first time was, I can't even put it into words. It was not negative, but it was not positive either, because you can see the room strange of many beautiful women. All they look like they are in their 20s, early 20s, late teens, and men in their 60s and 70s. Like one guy has black hair, but when they have showed them close up, you could tell that he has dyed it. So they all have gray hair and these beautiful young girls. And when she said that she has 3 kids, I was surprised that she's so beautiful and so slim after having twins 10 months ago, and good genes probably, or maybe she works out a lot. She's working in the restaurant, so she's on her feet all day long. Then it all makes sense. 3 little kids, she lives with her parents, and the name of the video, Large Dating Age Gaps.
But she didn't say about age gap.
No, she didn't.
She told that she wants to find a guy.
A trustworthy guy.
Yes, that's all.
Okay, let's see, maybe some other girls will tell us more about the age gap.
I'm Rusty Bale. I'm 24 years old. I live in Cebu City. My ambitions in life is to find a man or a serious man and to finish my studies someday, to become a nurse. No, I've never been married. In my past serious relationship, that was 3 years ago. Yeah, but it's not working. We didn't work out because he cheated on me. That was bad. I don't have children. I want to have children. It's like 2 or 3. I joined the foreign affair because I want to find a serious man and someone who I can lean on that was serious, to find women like me and to build a family, to be married and have kids.
Alesya, have you noticed that at each table they have about 10 girls and a grandpa?
Yes, and one man, he looks like a teacher, and they look like students.
I would say
interesting.
Pupils from school. What can you tell about it?
She's 24 years old and she wants to find a man. There is no words about age gap.
She wants to finish her education someday as a nurse.
Yes, but there is no information about age gap. The fact that they're sitting around the table with that man, I can't say that she wants him to have him in her life.
Maybe that's a language class and he's a native speaker. I hope so. Even though it looks like it's speed dating or something.
Except the name of this video, we don't have any information that these girls, they're really open to build some truly serious relationship with this man.
Let's watch some more.
And I'm 26 years old. Yes, I'm working at Mactan Cebu International Airport as a car park cashier. Yeah, my everyday work is very nice and different challenge every day. I live in Barangay Balanghoy, Gunob, Lapu-Lapu City.
I have to stop this one. Like he looks like he's in his 70s and they look like they are 19 or 18.
Or 15.
Or 15. They are all very beautiful.
And very small. Small.
Men are quite big. Look at that guy. He's
Yes.
like very heavy. It looks so cheesy.
It looks very strange for Ukraine. For Philippines, I don't know. Maybe it's normal situation, but for Ukraine, it looks really strange.
I can't imagine girls who are like 24, 23. Like,
sitting around this table with a guy like that.
I can't imagine it. Okay, let's watch some more.
I have an ex-boyfriend, but we cannot work out, so we decided we could become friends. No, I don't have any children. Yes, I want a children like boys and girls. One boy and one girl. I joined a foreign affair because I'm looking for my future husband.
Are you tired of your current romantic options? Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides. Check out our website at...
Okay, we haven't heard about dating with the large age gaps. We have seen some gentlemen in their 60s, 70s, and one over there, I believe he's in his 80s, and many ladies who looks like they are in their teens. We have listened to 3 girls who are like in their early 20s, 24, 25, and 26. And I got the impression that it is very sad. One girl, she has 3 kids, and the twins are 10 months old, and she has to work. Another girl wants to finish her education, but she can't. And the third girl, her boyfriend cheated on her. I get lots of negative vibes. I don't know why. It's just sad.
It's life. The situation can happen everywhere, but these ladies, they don't give us information about age gap.
No.
So I can't understand the connection between the name of the video and the information from these ladies.
We have to assume that they are open to date this man because they are sitting with them at one table.
But it's not sure.
For me, it looks like a beauty contest. They are all wearing these numbers.
Beautiful event
Yeah,
for ladies.
very short skirts. It can be a presentation of something. Okay, Alesya, one more video for you. It's also quite short. It is called "What Attracts Younger Filipinas to Dating Older Men."
Okay.
Oh, before we have started, there were some tricky comments below the previous one. I just want to read them for you. "They are also young, most likely too young for me," writes one gentleman. Then, "Wow, beautiful women, I would love to go, but I'm very sad because I'm deaf. How can I communicate with them? Is there any special for my need to communicate? Please let me know. I'm interested to meet the girl interviewed first. Oh, I hope you will help her because 3 babies, that's a lot. Thank you for sharing this one. I'm very impressed with the attitude, intelligence, and family values of the local women. I would love to meet a mature woman who is interested in long-term relationship and possible marriage. You would be surprised how easy it is to meet this type of ladies if you are in Philippines. I'm 84 years old and I'm looking to married one from them.
He is 84 years old and she is 24 years old.
It's like great-great-grandfather.
It's like 60 years of difference. 60.
If she's 24...
My parents...
and her mother is maybe in her late 40s, like her mother would be too young for him.
My parents are older than me on 22 years old, but not 60.
Let's watch one more.
Women in the Philippines have this extra romantic idea of a foreign husband. Women in the Philippines live humbly in some cases, and they romanticize the idea of an American man or a foreign man coming to the Philippines. I don't want to say it's a self-esteem thing, but it's almost a self-esteem thing. It's interesting, but I've had a number of men who have been to the Philippines have commented that people in the Philippines are strong people. They're not pushovers, but they almost think they're privileged in some way to have a husband from another country. Boy, I sure hope I'm stating that correctly. Women in Asia have an attitude of, if I like you and you like me, we'll just make everything else work somehow.
Tips for you is be neat and clean.
Hygiene goes a long way, you know, showers, taking care, cutting the fingernails. You'd be surprised at how many guys forget about hygiene, but hygiene goes a long ways. And
confidence.
Confidence
You
goes.
wear your confidence and the approachable appearance. Because when you're confident, then the lady will gonna like click. You're confident, and they feel like opening, like an open. You're opening yourself to.
They really sexualize them, like bikini, legs, lots of skin.
But they look so young.
Really beautiful girls.
90% of the men who go on my tours want to meet women that are too young for them. And this creates a real dilemma for us, right? So what do we do with that? What I would do with that, quite frankly, is a bad idea for a business owner. If I have guys in their 30s, guys in their 20s on my tour, even guys in their early 40s, I will bring women in their 20s, to the social parties because that's appropriate. If I have guys in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, I would probably lean that a little bit more in the direction of 30s and 40s. But here's the thing. One of the things that we allow men to do when they purchase a tour all over the world, wherever you're going, any of our destinations, you give us a list of women you want to invite. What I'm going to do is give men the information that I just gave you, and quite frankly, if we're on tour.
Have you seen anyone in her 40s?
I really don't think that I can say their real age.
They all look like they are in their 20s.
Or 15 years old.
These are same women from the same group that we have seen.
Yes. This is the same event.
Right now, and if you listen to it, your tour is going to be great, and if you don't listen to it, your tour is going to completely suck. It's entirely
The same event,
same guy.
yes.
I will tell them what I just told you.
Ladies in the same dresses, so
yes.
I and my staff will help them to have the best possible experience.
I don't think that this is appropriate to when the guys are in their 40s to bring the girls in their early 20s. It's not appropriate, but it's my opinion.
I agree with you. Well, if the girl is in her 20s and she has 3 kids and the youngest are like 10 months old,
Maybe.
I can understand her reasons.
But when she's 24, without children, without previous marriages.
The culture is very different. I don't know how guys can compare Ukraine to Philippines. I haven't been there yet. I want to go, not to start a dating business there, but to have a vacation because look at the beach. It's so pretty. But I can't imagine Ukrainian women parading in short dresses, short skirts, and guys in their 60s and 70s are sitting. The culture is truly different.
Look, she has so big tattoo.
She's such a narrow waist, she's very pretty.
A lot of guys will invite women in their 30s and 40s. My staff will also do that. And what you'll find is that we've got a lot of women at a social event, and the room is usually evenly divided between women under the age of 30 and women over the age of 30. And I will tell every guy, just go meet the women who are age appropriate, whatever that is. I do have guys sometimes in their early 30s, even 20s on my tours. I do. Most of our clients are over the age of 45, somewhere between 45 and 70. And again, there are some that are younger, some that are older. But we really always have a healthy number of women who are in their 30s and 40s.
Why do they try to cover guys' faces but not girls' faces?
I don't know. I don't understand.
Okay.
This is the same event, but the company that is made this video is some other company. So I don't understand. They have the one event and some several companies that take part there. What?
That's not the main question for us. I just want to try to compare Ukraine to Philippines, and I really can't. So one more video. Maybe here we will find some similarities.
You know, you approach women, try to talk to them, and they look at you like you're someone from outer space or something. You know.
Right.
Yeah, and so it's very hard to date here in the United States, and it's very hard to find a woman that's sincere about having a relationship. And that's what I want. I wanted a relationship that's going to last, and that's just hard to find in the United States.
Right.
And so.
And she's, what, 20 years younger than you are, too. So,
yeah,
I mean,
and I asked her, I said, "You sure that's not?" But then she said, "What do you mean, this age?" She said, "There's no age difference." I said, and she was confused by me even mentioning an age difference. And,
you know, the women have a totally different outlook.
Yeah, we can see some older women, and this is the first time they have actually talked about the age gap. The gentleman said that he has met a girl and she is 20 years younger, and he has asked her what she thinks about the age gap, and she got confused. Because in previous videos, like, even though they are all called why most young Asian women are dating older men, or why Filipinos prefer dating with an age gap, we haven't heard a single girl telling that she wants to date an older man. We have just seen lots of beautiful ladies wearing provocative dresses and lots of skin. This is the first time they have actually spoken about the age gap. Maybe we will get some more.
The women do here when it comes to, especially age difference, other things as well.
Right,
but the age difference is just really not a big deal at all to them.
So again, we have male perspective, that age difference is not a big deal to Filipino ladies. We can't contradict it because we are not Filipino ladies. But they haven't showed a single Filipino girl who would tell.
Yes, we don't have this information from a girl. So
just some guys telling it and the names of the video. By the way, in this one, we can see some beautiful ladies, obviously over 30.
Yes, yes.
Dave says, much has been said about the age difference in the Philippines. Thank you. Any thoughts regarding age differences that are acceptable in China? So I love China. China is an amazing, my wife is absolutely in love with China. She loves going there. They treat her like a rock star because she has lighter hair, like you do. So if you went there, they will be taking pictures of you at the Great Wall of China instead of the Great Wall, because you are just so different, and they love that. Tanya was very depressed when she came back home. She wasn't a rock star anymore. But she is in my eyes still, that's for sure. But anyways, age difference in China, I would say, is pretty close to what it would be. It's probably going to be, once you start getting over that 20-year age difference, you got to be a little more careful. It's probably a little less elastic than in some of the places, maybe even a little bit less elastic. Just depends on the woman. But, you know, normally don't see large age differences in China. A lot of that has to do with the age of the man and the woman. You know, if the woman is 18 or 19, you know, and you see a 25, 30-year age difference, that's pretty substantial and pretty risky. But if she's 30 and you have a 25, 30-year age difference, that's a little bit of a different story, and depends on
25, 30, and he's like 25 years older, and that's okay? When I was in China, people were not taking photos of my hair, even though I'm considered blonde by their standard. So 18 is too young, but 25 for a 55 years old man is not too young?
It's okay. Okay.
Okay, we don't know if it is okay in China or in Philippines. If we have some female subscribers from Philippines and from China, please let us know if it is true. In Ukraine, it definitely won't work.
The physical, not just the chronological age of the two, but the physical age of the two, the real physical age. Some people, my gosh, they're 60 and they look like they're 40, and they're in great shape and everything. That has a lot to do with it too. So if you present really well, right, then and you got what we like to jokingly refer to as the game to cover the spread, and you can handle a larger age difference, and you want in a larger age difference, okay? I mean, sometimes there's that old adage, be careful what you wish for, you may get it. But if I was going to China wanting a really large age difference, I would probably go to the Philippines, because the culture and everything is more predisposed to being more elastic with the age difference than what you would see in China.
Okay, so pretty much he's telling that if you want 20 years of an age gap, you will not possibly get it in China. You will possibly not get it there, though some women will do it. And if you go to Philippines, then 20 age of an age gap is not a big deal. Now I understand where all these comments come from when they watch our channel. They want us to say something similar about Ukraine? No, guys, our culture is very different, and pretty much I can't imagine a room of Ukrainian women in their early 20s parading around in short dresses around guys in their 60s and 70s.
And I can say that mostly people in general, they look at their age.
Yes.
Like he is 60 and he looks like he is 60. I am 30 and I look like I am 30.
You can look good for your age. So
yes,
one 60 years old man can look like a really athletic 60 years old, while the other can look like a not very athletic 60 years old man.
But not he is 60 and he looks like he is 40.
Why do people try to compare it to Ukraine? It has absolutely nothing to do with Ukraine and with international dating, with what we do at least. I don't know what other companies do, but I have tried to find a single thing that we have in common. Well, we do have very attractive women in Ukraine too, and they obviously have very attractive ladies. 非常漂亮姑娘 in China. Yes, I can speak some Chinese. 我学习汉语，我会说不很流利。可是我学习汉语学习的6年。我希望我们的心理学家Alesya知道。我想Alesya非常漂亮。Anyway, I have boasted a little with my Chinese. I don't know if Sasha will put it into the video, just in case. 中国朋友们，你好，我会说一点汉语。我非常感兴趣中国文化。我想汉语非常有意思，也非常漂亮。可是现在我们应该看看这个电影。
I can say that not all women in Ukraine speak Chinese, by the way, It's not very common for Ukraine to know Chinese.
Do you know how to say psychologist in Chinese?
No.
Xin lin sui tao. And you have a very, very beautiful sign that means heart inside this word. So there is a heart in it in Chinese. So anyway, as a conclusion to these videos, first of all, the names I would say they are like clickbaiting, because they promise to describe to you why Filipinos women are eager to date much older men, but we haven't heard a single Filipino lady that she wants to date someone who's 20 years older. Mm-hmm. Yes, we have seen some men in their 60s and 70s, and they are surrounded by beautiful girls. They look like they are in their teens and in their early 20s, wearing very short skirts and dresses. It's not my cup of tea, okay? So I won't comment that one, but we haven't heard a single girl telling that she wants to date someone 20
Or
years
she's
older.
even open.
Yeah, no. Trustworthy, a good man, how many kids she wants to have, that's it. We have heard some American guys telling, I can assume they are American by their accent, telling that in Asia, in Philippines, age is just a number and you can date 20 years younger, and in China that's not possible. Well, who knows? In the conclusion, we can say that from what we have seen, it is very different from Ukraine. So I can't imagine similar events in Ukraine with girls in their early 20s walking around and telling that they want to have 2 kids. This was also a big surprise for me. But again, usually in their early 20s, girls are getting university degrees in Ukraine. So they are in colleges, in universities. So who knows? And the truth is somewhere there. We haven't heard from Philippines ladies, Filipinos ladies, if they are open to an age gap.
Yes.
And about body language, what can you tell? They look flirty with this man.
Yes, they are plain, they are open, but it can be just a conversation, nothing more.
Because I can tell that they are flirting with these guys. They are touching their hair, so they are smiling, they keep eye contact.
They enjoy all the atmosphere there, but it can be not about the relationship.
We know nothing, so we need more information. Anyway, guys, if you keep leaving comments, something like, don't go to Ukraine, go to Philippines, it's like, stop eating cucumbers, stop drinking coffee.
I can't.
It doesn't make much sense. Guys, I hope it was useful, and for those of you who have been both to Philippines and to Ukraine, maybe you can leave some comments below and compare on the culture. From what I have seen, the culture is very different, and if you are looking for a country where you can date someone 20 years younger, then it's not Ukraine.
I agree.
Let's make a heart from Diolli with love.